And for my next video, on today's episode of Only Foods, I'll be continuing my New York City food tour by heading to the Lower East Side, but I'm going to be eating at my favorite vegetarian restaurants. So everything I'm eating today will be vegetarian, so things might be a little different than normal, but everything will be just as delicious. But before I beeline to my favorite spots and after Princess Pea's on this chair, we go looking for somewhere just to get a juice to get the day going. So I'm on Delancey just before you hit the Williamsburg Bridge. There it is. I'm such a great cinematographer. I thought, I could get one right here at this cart, but I'm not trying to be preachy, but I do not believe in child labor. So like any sane person with a small dog who can't take her into a restaurant, I stuffed her in my coat and ordered myself a juice. So this place is called Hawa Smoothies, and they do fresh cold pressed juice. Here I am just looking super natural, waiting for my juice, and once again looking so natural drinking it. So this one is beet, kale, ginger, and carrot, I believe, and it was just over $5, which might seem like a lot for juice, but for fresh cold press, it's not bad at all. So after finishing my juice and going for a little walk, we went to meet up with Kenny for lunch at B&H Dairy Kosher restaurant. I'm obsessed with this place. Even if I'm only in New York for like 4 days, I always come here and get their soup. And they have been here in the Lower East Side since 1938.
Hi, honey, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Ready? Pea with the half split pea, half lentil, and then mozzarella sandwich.
Fresh mozzarella sandwich.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'll get the borscht, like a small borscht, and just the 4 boiled cheese pierogies.
Okay.
I'm gonna get that borscht, but that's
No,
okay.
no problem.
I've never had matzo soup. You want to try it?
I'll just, yeah, sure. Why don't
Sure,
I
it's
just?
delicious.
It's
Yeah,
great.
all right,
Yes,
I'll do it.
it's
I'll do it.
delicious.
I always get the borscht.
You know, tastes like chicken, but not chicken.
Yeah, but vegetarian.
Tastes very
okay.
well. You know,
All right.
like more matzo with the hot borscht.
You like it better than the hot borscht?
Yes.
All right,
Yes.
then I trust you.
Okay,
I trust
thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Guys. Okay, thank you.
It's funny that we were just talking about matzo ball soup. The thing is, I like the cheese, the boiled cheese pierogies with the borscht, because the sweet with the, but whatever. I'll live a little. So it's funny, I was just looking up what a matzo ball was, not 2 days ago? Now to find out how it tastes. Should I pepper this?
No, try it first and then see what you want to do.
Thank you.
Hello.
Hello, sweetie. Cold. It's good. I really wanted the borscht because it's my favorite, but that's fine. That's what I got last time. I should experiment. So it's like a spongy. What is it? Is it made out of bread?
It's made out of matzah.
But what is matzah?
I know, it took me forever to put that out there. I couldn't really get it together.
That's what, the half lentil, half what?
half
half
lentil,
pea?
half split pea.
I want to have a spoonful. And that's just what? Mozzarella, fresh mozzarella and tomato?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, your soup is really good.
No, Nathan, she grew up over here, I think on 9. 10? She's the one who taught me this with the sandwich.
You have to put
that
pepper.
you take it off, and then what you do is you cover it with the
salt and pepper. It's like
salt and
any
pepper.
tomato sandwich.
I didn't know that. I never knew.
Well, I'm glad you learned that. I hope everybody knows that. Yeah, that split pea lentil soup is really good. Their vegetable soup's also really good. And I always have a hard time not getting the borscht and deciding to get the vegetable. Would it be weird if I also ordered a little small borscht because I just really like the borscht with the pierogi?
Sometimes I come here, Kelly, and I have like 4 or 5 different soups.
I might just order it.
I have like little half.
Can I get a small borscht soup too?
Small borscht soup? You only
Yeah,
want
yeah.
one borscht. Okay, no problem.
Yeah, thanks. It's not that this is bad, it's just I just really like the pairing, you know what I mean? This does almost taste like meaty, but without it being meat. Like it's like hearty, like a, you know what I mean? Like the ball. Thank you.
You mean you don't like it, right?
Okay, I did really like it. I have this weird thing. I like to eat this
Okay,
with
when
this.
sure. He's nice
It's like
to
a
me.
pairing
You know, when
thing.
you know what I mean? I know him for a long time.
Yeah.
I know him while a little baby. He look,
Yeah, when I was like
know.
Yeah.
I was a pain in the ass. Yeah,
You still
yeah
are.
he'll tell you.
yeah.
Yeah.
I worked here for 30 years, you know, when you're very young, when I know I got a master, you know, so very well. Now, forget it, but he look more old like me. Yeah, brother.
Okay, I'll trade for.
You trade for a minute?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You can have some of this, obviously, too. Oh, I need a taste of this.
You know, this is the only restaurant I've gone back to, like multiple times since September. Since we've come back.
It's the only place we've
Yeah.
doubled down on. Okay. I don't know what it is. I think it's because of the sweet with the, I just like eating them together. It's just one of those things. Like if I'm getting the pierogies, I need the, they're the best pierogies in the world. Fight me on that. Can I try biting for your sandwich?
That's why I left it.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
I just want a bite. Or two. Thank you. I love fresh mozzarella. Obviously that basil.
Honestly, this is my favorite place to get it. I think it's, you know what I think it is? It's the bread. It's the,
I want a piece of the pickle too. Oh my god, look at her. Even the bread. Now we have a whole.
Can I have a bite of that?
What would you call it?
Sour cream?
What's it called? The thing that's canceled forever? A buffet. It's a whole buffet. Here, I'll give you a nice.
Buffets aren't canceled.
Here. Do you want some of this on it, or just like
A little bit.
a little dip? Okay. Here comes the airplane. Oh, they're the best. You can dip the bread in too.
Then we could take the rest of the sandwich home.
Yeah.
So once I got what I wanted, I had a great time here at B&H. Their cold borscht, I know I'm obsessed with borscht, but their cold borscht in the summer, seasonally, is the best thing you can get there. So for a quick little wrap up of events, B&H Dairy, it's all kosher and vegetarian, and it's located at 127 2nd Ave, which is 2nd Ave and 7th Street. And I've listed just the menu prices here, but each day of the week they do have specials, like the small soup and the boiled cheese pierogies that I got would be $10.50 for the combo, so it just depends, so make sure to look for that. Kenny was on his bike, so Princess and I set off to go for a bit more of a walk and pick up dinner for later. You might recognize this spot, but where I'm going to be going is right across the street. I'm going to Punjabi Grocery and Deli, and they have been serving fresh vegetarian Punjabi food in the East Village since 1993.
Hi, can I get the samosa with the chickpeas? Single.
Whoever came up with this Lay's campaign needs to be fired. So my order is only $5, but next time I'm definitely trying this. Lots of fun stuff to look at while waiting for your food. And here I am with a dog once again smuggled under my jacket. Here it is, my chickpeas with samosa. Anytime you're looking for a cheap vegetarian snack, these food trucks are always a great option. So even though I was going to take this home to eat it, I had to try a little quick bite first. Ugh, but then that happens. But a little spill never stopped me. So I decided to try a little bite
while it was fresh and hot. I know it doesn't look too pretty to be recording, but you don't understand. This is so delicious. One of my favorite things to have in the Lower East Side. And you can have it late night, you can have it anytime, and it is so delicious. So luckily I had an extra dog bag, even though this for some reason seemed wrong. It worked. And then, of course, because I'm such a genius, I used the bag to clean up the disastrous mess and then sanitized the hell out of my hands. And now it's time to head back uptown. I had to take a little taste while it was super fresh, but it's still warm. Ooh. This place, it's just something special. So this is $5, and it's the chickpeas over, and then there's actually chunks of, I don't know if you can see that, chunks of a samosa that's just like inside of it. It's genius. It's so delicious. The flavors. I think about this particular dish when I'm in Toronto, not here. Sometimes I just crave it. It really doesn't look like much. It probably looks. This is not made for TV food. It's not that cute, but it really. I love that Punjabi deli. It is incredible. It hits right. Oh. You know, people say, you know, New York's one of the best cities for food. But I think that the food that you get that's really good is these little spots. I just think places like some little oyster bar on the side of a street that has neon signs and cute little cocktails and stuff, like you can get that in any city. It exists in any gentrified neighborhood in any city. But if you just want to enjoy delicious flavors for an affordable price, I'm not trying to say cheap as if, oh, like this is dirt cheap, like just get, like, no, it's for the people, you know? It's for the people. Anyway, this is delicious. I could eat this all the time. Samosa and chickpeas, $5. Throw them an extra $1, because that's what you have to do. So I know a lot of my videos I've done have involved dishes that do have dishes, like meat sandwiches and stuff that have meat in them, but some of my favorite foods in New York are the things I ate today. B&H, which is, it's all vegetarian, and so is this spot. So I didn't just go to restaurants I liked and order vegetarian dishes from those places. I went to actual vegetarian restaurants. Well, I hope you enjoyed watching what I eat in a day, vegetarian style, in New York City. All right. Until next time.